Hello my friend, and welcome to a new video and actually also to a new series. Welcome to 16 Weeks of Health. Filming a lot the past month, and that's mostly because I think I was just a bit lost. I knew that I would like to continue my weight loss journey. I also knew that I wanted to finish my fearful void and attachment style healing that I have been doing at the personal development school, and I think my membership ends in April. But then I also have a completely different goal, and that is going on a pilgrimage. For the third time, I will go the Camino de Santiago, or actually the Camino Frances in Spain. It's around 800 kilometers long. I'm actually gonna extend it and go to Finisterre. So in total, it's gonna be 850 to 900 kilometers, and I'm so looking forward to it. It's just gonna be amazing to walk that again and taking time off from work and just live in a bubble, in the pilgrim's bubble, and get to know new people, get to know my own strengths and weaknesses. I personally cannot wait to start, but I know I have to prepare a little bit better. Last time I went on a pilgrimage, I got injured really badly. I had plantar fasciitis in both feet, and my physiotherapist said that this time you probably have to train more and more regularly to get your feet used to that. So I kind of have 3 goals: something with nutrition, losing a bit weight, some with fitness, getting ready to go on the pilgrimage, but also mindset, working on my healing, learning to practice mind management. And then my colleague told me about a Norwegian TV show that is called 16 Weeks of Hell. I think it is a weight loss TV program like The Biggest Loser. It's just with, I think, only 5 or 6 contestants, and they have a very strict workout regime and diet plan, also shakes and stuff, and all of that I definitely don't want to do. I understand that people do that for TV purposes because the results are usually very impressive, but I doubt they are sustainable. This is just not the way how I want to treat my body. I also realized I do not want to continue with no BS or going back to that. I feel a bit more drawn to intuitive eating, although I know I still want to lose weight, and intuitive eating is very clear on that you have to put that to the side and really work on other things. It can be a result of doing intuitive eating, but it can't be your main goal. And then a few days later, I actually booked my flights to Spain and realized it's 16 weeks until I'm going. So I thought that this is the perfect time to make my own program, my own 16 weeks program, but not 16 weeks of hell. I want to have 16 weeks of health. So this is how the name came up. And if you follow me for a while, you know I always love to name my project. That's just something that I think is fun. And then I try to find the right way how I can track these different goals, how I could plan them out, setting goals, following up on them, tracking habits. First, I was very drawn to Notion and the 12-week year. Also thought about having a digital file again, but I'm really such a planner person, so I ended up finding hopefully the perfect planner for me, and this is the beauty. It's called BESTSELF journal. It is actually a 13-week goals planner, and obviously I will miss 3 of them, so I guess I'm just gonna copy some of the pages and then put them in the back. But it definitely felt like this is a great companion on this journey. So let's take a look in this beautiful planner, and I will also show you how I planned out my goals and I'm planning to actually do the whole thing. So the goals planner comes in this kind of package. First of all, you will see a guidebook that explains everything in here. It, for example, shows the 13-week bucket list, how to use your daily planning, all of that. And then they have this 13-week wall planner. It's a roadmap you can put on your wall and see every day. I think you can cross out every day. And then you get the 13-week self journal. As you can see, it has kind of a different texture. I'm not super fan of that. Rather would have a little more sturdy hardcover, but I like that you could choose different color options. It was not just black. So on the first page you see a bucket list, and you can also do a benchmark on different areas of your life. I haven't done that yet. And then you get to choose actually 3 different goals. And my first goal is to score 60% securely attached at the personal development school attachment quiz. I actually scored 54% last time I did it, so I'm quite positive to reach that goal. And then you had like writing some motivations, you create some milestones, and then for every milestone you write down what they call critical drivers. So it's usually a habit or an action step. The same I did for preparing for the Camino de Santiago, where it's mostly that I have to increase my weekly exercise, but I also have to do some more massages, trigger point massages, and also a lot of more stretching. So these are kind of like the goals I wrote down for the 3 milestones. The third goal is this weight loss goal. And here you see my milestones. They're definitely not SMART goals, but I could find quite some useful action items and habits. Here they have a habit tracker that I already started. What is a bit strange is they have only 3 months of them. So if you start in the middle of a month, you start probably like on the 16th, for example, and then you can't use the rest of it. So that's kind of like a bummer, but I decided to do it differently. I track every time I do it, and then when I have 30 of them, I will start with new habits. That's kind of like the way I think I will try it. Then you go into the months, and I'm planning on writing down in which week I am. I also want to write some of my appointments. And then I thought in these 3 areas that I have as goals, I will write down a monthly focus here in this section. Here you can see a weekly planning page where you define 3 weekly objectives, and I think that is easier when you have made some monthly goals. And then here I thought, for example, I can track my weight, but also like appointments and workouts. And then at the end of the week, you can do a weekly review. Here they have made something, you have to score your day by if you kind of like won the day and how realistic you planned your day. Also, you can write down anything you completed on your bucket list. I don't personally think that this is gonna be something I'm gonna use, so I think I will whiten that out and use it for my morning and evening routines instead, but we'll see. And then you have some weekly reflection questions that I really like. And then we actually go into the planning. Here you can see the daily planning page. You have some space to write down what you're grateful for, your goals, also your targets. And then here on this side, you can plan your whole day. The creators of this planner are fans of no white space at all, so you are supposed to plan the whole day, but obviously you can do whatever you want. And then on the other page you just have like a notes page here that you can use however you like. And what I also like is here on the side, you can see it, it shows you how far you've come into your 13 weeks. And then at the end, when you have done your 13 weeks, you have a reflection page about that. And then you can rate your life once again. And then they have some extra notes pages in the back. I don't know what I'm gonna use them for except for one thing, and I will show you that. So this is my goal stairs that I have created for the 16 weeks. And as you can see, we start quite small in the first 3 weeks with nutrition, where I just will focus on filling out discovery worksheets after I overate, if I overate. And then in fitness, I'm just working on training 3 times a week. And then you see down here in the mind management department, I want to finish some courses in the personal development school before my membership ends. And then over time, we will actually add more and more, as you can see. I don't know, probably it's way too much. So I decided that I will have checkpoints every 4th week where I decide if I want to actually start all of that or if I want to keep what I'm just doing. And I think the habit tracker that I showed you in the self journal will give me quite some ideas if I have to just keep something and wait for a new habit to introduce, or if I just can go for it. So there you have my plan for the next 16 weeks, and I'm planning on documenting that here on YouTube. I don't think I will upload every week about this series. I'm also going to travel a bit, and I might want to do some other videos in between, but then I will try to upload all of these 16 videos over time, and I hope you will enjoy them, or maybe they inspire you to do your own 16 weeks, 12 weeks, 4 weeks of anything that you would like to do. And if you do that, let me know about it, because I think that is so interesting when other people start setting goals and trying new things. I also love to get feedback on goals planners because I always love them, but I feel very home in this planner now, so I'm really looking forward to use it for the next 16 weeks. Obviously it's not that big, so it's perfectly to take with you to work, to friends, on your vacation even, if you have space for it, we'll see. But I'm really looking forward to use it as much as I can, and I'm happy you're joining me. I hope you have a wonderful Sunday, and I see you next week. Bye bye.